Prime gossip. Demet's unforgettable night of redemption. What happens when a woman steps out of the shadows of her past? Can a single night, under dazzling lights and pulsing rhythms, rewrite a story weighed down by heartbreak? And what does it mean to dance like nobody's watching? You have the world captivated. Welcome to Prime Gossip, where we dive into the electric atmosphere of a night that set the internet ablaze and marked a turning point for one of Turkey's brightest stars, Demet Özdemir. Picture this: a sea of thousands swaying to the beat, the air humming with anticipation, and a global superstar commanding the stage. Amid the roaring crowd, one figure stood out, not just for her presence, but for the story her every move told. That figure was Demet Özdemir. And her night at Justin Timberlake's Istanbul concert wasn't just a moment. It was a movement, a rebirth, a declaration, ready to unravel the story of how one woman danced her way to freedom. Let's dive in. A night under the lights. The stage was set, the crowd was electric, and Justin Timberlake was in his element, delivering a performance that had Istanbul buzzing. But for magazine news and gossip, the real story wasn't just the superstar on stage. It was the woman in the crowd who stole the show without even trying. Demet Özdemir, a name synonymous with talent and resilience, was spotted front and center, her energy radiating as she moved to the music. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. Was this the same Demet who'd been silent for months, shrouded in rumors and heartbreak? From the moment the first note hit, Demet was Allen. She swayed, she laughed, she closed her eyes and let the rhythm carry her. It was as if the weight of the world had lifted. And for those few hours, she was untouchable. Social media exploded with clips of her dancing, her joy infectious, her spirit free. But when Timberlake's soulful ballad mirrors filled the stadium, something shifted. Demet's movement slowed. Her eyes glistened. And for a moment, the crowd saw the raw emotion she'd been holding back. Was she dancing through joy or pain, or both? The weight of the past. To understand the significance of that night, we need to rewind. For months, Demet's name had been tangled in a web of headlines, most of them tied to her past with CanYaman. Whispers of infidelity, a fractured romance, and the media storm surrounding Ken's rumored ties to Sarah Bruma had taken their toll. The allegations, the scrutiny, the silence. It was a lot for anyone to bear. Demet, once a beacon of vibrancy, had retreated. Her public appearances rare and her smile even rarer. But that night in Istanbul, it was a game share. Sources close to Demet revealed to magazine news and gossip that her presence at the concert was no accident. Demet planned this. An insider shared, Justin Timberlake has been her inspiration for years. His music, his energy, his ability to rise above. She chose this night to let go, to heal, to reclaim herself. And reclaim herself she did. As Timberlake's beats pulsed through the crowd, Demet danced like she was shedding every rumor, every headline, every terror. I'm stepping out. Of Can's shadow, she reportedly told a friend after the concert. "Tonight, I danced for me." Those words hit hard and they resonated with fans who saw her not just as a celebrity, but as a woman rewriting her story. The internet goes wild. It didn't take long for Demet's night of freedom to take over the internet. Photos and videos of her dancing spread like wildfire, and the hashtag #Diceback soared to the top of Twitter's trending list. Fans flooded social media with messages of support. "That smile, it's like seeing the old Demet again. Welcome back." She didn't just dance. She said goodbye to her past. Demet is unstoppable. This is her comeback. The images were breathtaking. Demet, arms raised, eyes closed, lost in the music. Her friends cheering her on, formed a circle of support as she moved with a grace that spoke of both strength and vulnerability. But it was her quiet moments, those fleeting seconds when she paused, tears shimmering, that told the deeper story. This wasn't just a concert. It was a catharsis. A new chapter begins. For magazine news and gossip, the real scoop lies in what this night meant for Demet's future. She's been through hell, a close friend confided. The rumors, the betrayal, the constant media pressure. It changed her. But that night, it was like she found herself again. Demet's journey hasn't been easy. The public fallout with CanYaman, coupled with Sarah Bruma's cryptic media statements and swirling wedding rumors, left Demet under a microscope. Yet, she chose silence, retreating from the spotlight to focus on healing. The concert marked her return, not just to the public eye, but to herself. Tonight was Demet's night. Another source told us. No drama, no headlines, just her, the music, and a fresh start. As the concert ended, Demet left the stadium under tight security, her face calm but radiant. Hours later, she posted a single black and white photo on Instagram, an empty seat facing the stage, captioned simply, "Welcome to my side." The post racked up thousands of likes and comments within minutes, with fans and celebrities alike rallying behind her. Tuba Baya commented, "A woman is never more beautiful than when she rebuilds herself." Hazal Kaya added, "So proud of you, Demet." And Iram Darasai chimed in, "Every step you dance set us all free." Even Dr. After a Leaf Goes was sick, a noted psychologist weighed in. Dance and music can be powerful tools for healing. For someone like Demet under immense public scrutiny, that night was a monumental step toward inner peace. The silence from the other side, while Demet's night sparked a global conversation, CanYaman remained noticeably silent. Sources close to him told magazine news and gossip that he was deeply affected by the viral photos and had chosen to stay off social media. When we reached out to his team, their response was brief. Ken prefers to keep things private at this time. The contrast couldn't be clearer. While Demet danced away into a new chapter, Ken's silence spoke volumes. Rumors swirled that he was grappling with the public's reaction, but Prime Gossip isn't here to speculate. We're here to celebrate the woman who turned pain into power. Why this night matters. Demet's appearance at Justin Timberlake's concert wasn't just a celebrity sighting. It was a statement. A woman who'd been battered by rumors and heartbreak chose to step into the light, to dance, to live for herself. Every sway, every smile, every tear was a testament to her resilience. At Prime Gossip, we see this as more than a moment. It's a movement. Demet's story resonates with anyone who's ever had to rise from the ashes, who's ever had to fight for their own joy. Her dance wasn't just for her. It was for every fan who's cheered her on. For every woman who's faced scrutiny and come out stronger. For every heart that's found solace in music. As we wrap up the story, we're left with one question. What's next for Demet? If that night was any indication, the answer is simple. Everything. She's back. She's bold. And she's ready to write her own story. And Prime Gossip will be here front row to cover every step of the way. So, what did you think of Demet's epic night? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to Prime Gossip for more stories that spark, inspire, and captivate. Until next time, keep dancing like nobody's watching.